With this hairstyle is an asymmetrical waterfall braid. I'm going to grab a strand on this side, split into 3, and then braid over like a regular braid. And then I'm just going to drop this strand here, and I'm grabbing a section underneath, then braid that over. And then for the top strand, I'm just going to grab a section at the top, combine that, braid that over. One more time, I'm going to drop this strand at the bottom, grab a section underneath to braid over. And then for the top strand, I'm just adding a strand at the top, braid over. Okay, one more time, dropping this strand, grabbing the one underneath, braid that. So I'm going to repeat the process until it goes right down here. And to keep the braid in place, I'm just going to quickly spray that. And there you have it, an asymmetrical waterfall braid. And this is what the front looks like.
You're going to start by taking a small section of hair just an inch or 2 back from your hairline. And then you're just going to braid that section normally all the way down. So there's no fancy French braiding or anything with this one. Once you get to the end, just go ahead and secure it with a clear elastic. Then we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So take another small section of hair and braid it all the way down. And you can do these sections as big or as small as you want to. And then we're going to go ahead and section the hair out from the middle of the back of your head up and just twist it and pin it out of the way. Then take all of the hair from above your ears, and you're just going to take that as well as the braid and sweep it back so that the hair lays just underneath the part that we already sectioned out. Then you're just going to go ahead and pin that section in place. Again, I used 2 bobby pins and I made a little X with them to make sure that it stayed really well. Then I did the same thing on the other side. Now if you want to leave some hair down over your ears, you can just take half of the hair from over your ears if that's what you prefer. Then once you have that pinned, go ahead and let the hair down from the section we clipped up, and your hairstyle is done.
For the third hairstyle, I'm going to tease the crown of my hair to give some volume. Take about medium chunks of hair from the middle of my head on both sides of my middle part. Twist them back and then secure into a half pony together with this small elastic band. With the hair left in front, you're going to take another section and twist that back. Take that twisted piece and simply loop it through the top of the half ponytail. You can leave it like that or add a bobby pin for extra security. Now I'm going to take the next piece in the front and twist that back as well, and I left a little bit in the front just to give it a more romantic feel. You're going to take that, tuck it in the back, and then also pin this part as well. And then you're going to want to do the same thing to the other side by dividing the front pieces, twisting them back, and then tucking them into the back half ponytail and securing with a pin. This hairstyle is a nice spin on a classic half updo, and it gives a very bohemian, soft, romantic feel and just adds a lot of dimension to your hair.
I love braids, but sometimes they're time consuming, so if I want something really quick, I do a twist. I start at the top of my ear and grab some hair and twist, grabbing more hair and continuing to twist until I have a little tiny twist, and I'm going to secure that with a bobby pin. Just a cute way to get the hair out of the face, and you could totally leave it like this. I love this look, but sometimes I want both sides out of my face, so I do a twist on the other side as well. And using that same twisting technique, I do the other side of my head. So I grab a little piece of hair and twist, grab more hair and continue to twist. And I'll stop when I reach my ear and secure it with a bobby pin. Oh hey teasing, it's you again. I love this look because it's a great alternative to the braid. It gets the hair out of the way, and still looks cute.
Just gonna grab a small section by the front of your bangs and do a very simple 3-strand braid. And once you get to the end of that braid, you're just gonna secure it with an elastic band. And then we're gonna repeat the exact same step on the other side of our head. Once that braid is secured with an elastic band, we are then going to gather the top section of our hair into a ponytail, and we're going to secure that with another elastic band. Then create a little hole just above that elastic band and loop the ponytail through it just to create that faux fishtail braid. Now you guys know I am obsessed with this little hairstyle. It is so easy, it is so simple, and I pretty much do it in almost every single tutorial because I love it that much. So this is just a fun way to add that little twist to this hairstyle. And we're going to repeat the exact same step just below that one little topsy tail that we created. Then if you want, you can go ahead and curl your little hair that you have left out, and this will kind of add a beachy texture. Because my hair is kind of thin when it is straight, I usually add a weft of extensions just to add a little bit more volume, but this time I decided to keep it au naturel and just kind of add a little bit of a curl to add a bit of wave and texture to this hairstyle, and that is it.
So I'm going to start from one side first, and I'm going to grab a section of hair, split it right in half. Starting with the section that's like on the bottom, I'm going to take it over and do one twist. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on the top portion of where we made that part, and we're going to make like a downwards diagonal and create like that V. Once you have that section, just drop that part and just make it into one section, and then do that twist. So start at the top again. Make a slight diagonal, going slightly lower this time because we're going to go a little bit more towards the bottom, and then go back up just a little bit. Drop that section to create a big one and make a twist. So every time I'm going towards the back, I'm going a little bit lower. I'm just going to grab a little bit of hair from underneath this part or this twist and just secure it together just to kind of hold it down for now. And then go to the other side and repeat exactly what I just did. So I'm going to let go of the first twist, grab another clear elastic, and then just tie these two together in the back. So you see these little sections that we created? I'm going to go back up and just kind of loosen them up to create them a little bit bigger. And this will add more dimension and texture. And make sure you hold down the rest of the hairstyle when you do pull it apart. So once you tied off both sections and you pulled apart these little areas where we kind of sectioned it off to create that V, I'm going to take it and bejewel it. So there you have it for hairstyle number 5. It is super textured, very dimensional, and it's very easy and super cute.
Our next hairstyle is a creative one. I just take the top of the hair and put it in a little bun, flopping the end pieces over on top of the forehead. And then I'm going to be making faux bangs. How cute! And you don't have to commit to real bangs. So then I pin the pieces shooting off to the side and it secures the bangs. I got this little headband at Forever 21. You can add whatever headband your heart desires. And then just pin the headband to the hair and it's just like bangs for the day. But you don't have to commit.